Good morning, dear student. As in previous video we have complete the chapter congruency of triangle, and I have asked you to complete exercise 12.2 in your fair copies. Hopefully you all have done. Those who have not done, please complete that work, and if you have any doubt in any questions, mark it. We will discuss when the school gets open. Okay, now today we will start new chapter, that is chapter 14, symmetry. This is very simple chapter, very simple chapter, ठीक ना? Very small some topics are there which we have to discuss today, है ना? And very easily you all have understood because you all have done it in previous classes also, है ना? So what is symmetry? There are two types of symmetries: line symmetry and rotational symmetry. Understood? Two types of symmetry. The first one is line symmetry, and the second one is rotational symmetry. Understood? Line symmetry and rotational symmetry. So first we will study about line symmetry and then we will study about rotational symmetry. What is line symmetry? Line symmetry means if we cut any figure from by any line, then the two figure which we have, the two figure, they both look coincidentally same. Understood? Then the figure is called symmetrical, and that line is called axis of symmetry or line of symmetry. Okay, so what is the line symmetry? What is symmetrical figure? Means when any figure is cut from one line, then from that line the two figures look coincidentally same, then that figure is called it is symmetrical, and the line is called line of symmetry. For example, let us have some example for that. Now suppose if we have, this is a square, if this is a figure, है ना, we can say that the figure is symmetrical through this line. If we cut the figure through this line, we will get two coincident figure, two figure which are coincidentally same, which are similar to each other. Then we can say that the figure is symmetrical, and this is the line of symmetry. If we cut the figure like by this, then also it looks same. Then also this will be the first part and this will be the second part. They both are coincidentally same, they both are similar. So how many line of symmetry it has? It has two line of symmetries. Line of symmetry, how many line of symmetry? It has two line of symmetry. The figure is symmetrical? Yes. Answer will be yes, figure is symmetrical. Is it clear? So like this, in every figure which is given in the question, you have to show that the figure is symmetrical or not. Understood? Like if there is any figure like this, so suppose I have drawn any random figure, and if it is asked in the question whether the figure is symmetrical or not, so your answer will be, you will first observe the figure and then you will see whether we can draw any line by which it looks symmetrical or not. So if we have any such type of figure, we can say that no, it do not have any line of symmetry. No, it is not symmetrical. It is not symmetrical. No, it is not symmetrical, because we cannot make any line like we have drawn in this figure. Understood? So by this we can say that what we have to do, we have to see the figure, we have to closely observe the figure, and then we have to make the line of symmetry. We have to check this also, that whether it has one line of symmetry or more than that. If there are more than one line of symmetry, we have to make every line of symmetry and we have to represent in figure. Okay, so this is what we have line of symmetry. only this much we have to discuss. ठीक ना. One important point I have to told you all that if the figure is of equal sides, that means regular, like regular polygon that we have, or regular polygon. See, if in any figure a regular word is written with it, that means the all side of that figure should be equal, like regular hexagon, regular heptagon, regular decagon, regular square, regular rectangle. Regular word is attached with any figure, that means what? All sides of that figure is same. Understood? When all sides of that figure is same, then we can easily count how many line of symmetry. For example, like if we have triangle, suppose if we have a triangle, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, we all know that in equilateral triangle all three sides are same. This is equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Lateral triangle. All three sides are same. So in the question it is asked how many line of symmetry this equilateral triangle will have. How many sides it has? It has three sides. So it has 3 lines of symmetry. Understood? How many? 3 lines of symmetry it has, like this. Clear? If it is a hexagon, then how many? Hexagon has 6 sides. How many line of symmetry? 6 line of symmetry. Heptagon 7 sides. How many line of symmetry? 7. Why? Because these are regular hexagon and regular heptagon. Regular decagon 10 line of symmetry. Regular nanogon 12 line of 9 line of symmetry. That means if regular is attached with any figure, then what we have to do? We have to simply count the number of sides. As many number of sides will be there, that many line of symmetry will that figure will have. Clear or not? So this much only we have to discuss in symmetry, line of symmetry. Now about rotational symmetry. Now what is rotational symmetry? See, in rotational symmetry means if any figure in line of symmetry, what we have studied? We have studied that the figure is cut from one line, or it has more than one line from where it can cut, the figure looks similar. In rotational symmetry we do not have to cut any figure. What? We have to rotate the figure, है ना? We have to rotate the figure, and till that angle we have to rotate in which the figure looks similar. Like if we have the figure like this. Suppose this is a figure which we all know this is a swastik, है ना, sign of swastik. So if this is a figure and it is asked how many rotational symmetry it has, see, this is its starting point. If we rotate the figure, ठीक ना, we will rotate the figure, then at every 90-degree angles it looks similar. Understood? At every 90-degree angle what happens? It looks similar. ठीक ना? So suppose if we take this handle, if we rotate like this, it will come to this point, it looks similar. When this will come to this point, again it looks similar. When it will come to this point, again it will look similar. Again when it will come to this point, so it will look similar. ठीक ना? तो as many times you will rotate, it will look similar. So what will be its angle of symmetry? It will have symmetry at angle 90 degree, at angle 180 degree, at angle 270 degree, at angle 360 degree. From where do we get this angle? For that we have a formula, ठीक ना? Order of rotational symmetry. (360 upon A). What is A? A is angle. A is angles. So 360 upon A. This is the formula. Order of rotational symmetry is 360 upon A. Is it clear or not? So rotational symmetry means we have to rotate, है ना? We do not have to cut. Is it clear or not? So this is very simple topic. We have studied rotational symmetry as well as line symmetry. Understood? Now see, we will see some figures, है ना? Suppose if we have figure like rectangle. This is a rectangle. Understood? A rectangle. How many line of symmetry? Line symmetry. How many line symmetry we have in this rectangle figure? See, if we cut it from this point and if we cut it from this point, so these two line of symmetry we will have. Understood? Two line of symmetry we will have. Understood? Where they meet, two line of symmetry. So line symmetry, how many? Two. And what will be its rotational symmetry? For rotational symmetry, we will have 360 upon 180 degree. That means 2. Why 180 degree? Because how can we look, rotational means we have to rotate it, है ना? Rotate it like this. It has, when it will rotate like this, so what it will become? This side will come to this side, है ना? And this side will become like this. It will become like this, something like this. So it is not similar to that figure. Again we will rotate one more time. Then it will come to like this figure. So what is its order of symmetry? Order of symmetry means it has to rotate twice. To look similar. It has to rotate twice. One, we have to rotate like at this point and again at like this. So it will look same. So rectangle has how many line of symmetry? Two line of symmetry, and its rotational symmetry is also of order 2. Okay. Now we will see square. C square. This is square. How many line of symmetry do square has? Square have 4 line of symmetry. See, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So line symmetry, how many? Line symmetry 4. And rotational symmetry means 360 upon A. A is angle. 360 upon 90. So 4. So again rotational symmetry will be 4. How? If we rotate from here to this, so it will be set as 90 degree angle. Again it will look similar. Why? Because it has all 4 sides same, है ना? All 4 sides same. Again if we rotate like this, 180 degree angle from here to 90 to again 90 means 180. Again it will look similar like this, है ना? Again it will look similar. And if we rotate again from here to this, 270 degree angle, again it will look similar. And again if we rotate this to this, 360 degree, again it will look same. So what we are observing, that we are rotating, some figures are there which we have to rotate twice to look similar, like in rectangle, and some figure are there which we have to rotate just once till 90 degree only, it looks same. Understood? So that type of figure will have 4 line of symmetry, and these type of figure will have 2 line of symmetry. For that it is clearly given in figure in page number 278 in your book. Understood? 278 in your book. It is clearly given there. You can see, you can observe how the figure is drawn, what is the line of symmetry, what is the order of symmetry. It is clearly given. So after studying, see, you have to study this from your book first. Directly you cannot jump to the exercise. First you have to study it in the chapter very clearly, then you solve the exercise. Now very small questions are there in exercise 0.1, 14.1, and very few questions are there in 14.2 also. Solve both the exercise, complete it in your fair copy, and if you have any doubt, then you ask me when the school gets open. So the only this much we have to study in symmetry. Symmetry chapter explanation is now over. You solve the question in your copies. Now you have to just represent the figure only. So for that, first you read the chapter very carefully and then you solve it. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, bye bye.